Well, welcome to beautiful Juneau, Alaska, the capital city of this amazing state. In this video, I'm going to take you everywhere that you can visit on a day that you might be weathered in with the unpredictable weather that this city often faces. The chances that your tour is going to be canceled at some point during your trip is unfortunately quite high. As you can see today, I don't need to worry about that. The sun is shining. But in any case, I'm going to give you some ideas about what you can do on a rainy day or a foggy day in this amazing, amazing city. This is what to do when you're weathered in Juneau, Alaska. If there's one piece of advice that I can give you as you plan your trip to Juneau, it's that the weather here can be unpredictable and often changes on a dime. Visiting these northern reaches of the United States requires a lot of flexibility and a good sense of humor, as you resign yourself to the fact that you may very well find yourself weathered in and your excursions canceled. In this video, I'll provide you with some options for what to see and do around Juneau on those stormy or foggy days, so you can continue to explore this amazing city rather than biding your time in a cramped hotel room. A great place to hide out on a day that you might be weathered in is right here at the Heritage Coffee Roasting Company, which is arguably the best coffee here in Juneau. So I'm going to go inside and try it out. Trying out an Americano here at the Heritage. Oh my goodness, that's hot. Oh, definitely amazing coffee, really rich. The depth of flavor is intense. That is an amazing cup of coffee, and I can see why it is so highly lauded and beloved here in Juneau. Absolutely delicious coffee. Definitely check this place out, and you probably will. It's everywhere here in town. Heritage Coffee Roasters. Cheers. After enjoying some Heritage coffee, consider heading across downtown to check out the Alaska State Capitol, housed in a massive office building in the center of town. This has been the seat of government for the state of Alaska since statehood in 1959, and self-guided audio tours are offered between 7 a.m. and 5 p.m. on weekdays. After touring the Capitol, cross the street to check out the Juneau Douglas City Museum to learn all about the history of Alaska's capital city. From there, it's definitely worth stopping in at the nearby Alaska State Museum as well, where you can explore all facets of this amazing state in its largest museum, located right here in downtown Juneau. So another great option of what to do in Juneau is the Alaska State Museum, which you can see right here. This is the Nimbus statue right out front, and the museum hosts a variety of historical artifacts from around Alaska and basically teaches you the story of the state in its entirety. It is not to be missed. Unfortunately, due to copyright restrictions, I'm not able to get inside to show it to you, but do check it out if you're in Juneau. Definitely a great place to spend your time on a day where your tour has been canceled while you're here in Juneau. Another must-visit attraction to add to your itinerary on those days that you're weathered in is the DIPAC Macaulay Salmon Hatchery, located just 3 miles north of downtown Juneau. Between mid-July and late August, millions of salmon return to this very site at which they hatched, ready to spawn a new generation and complete their life cycle. As you stand at the edge of the water, it's hard to not be completely blown away by the sheer number of salmon that pack the waters of the Gatineau Channel, desperately trying to climb the salmon ladder to the tanks above. So pretty huge salmon ladder right here outside of the salmon hatchery. And it is full. Every single one of these bins is just full of jumping salmon. So pretty cool to see this massive ladder here skipping along the water and making their way up into the building right here. Whoa, oh, it almost hit me. Definitely an eventful little spot. You can see right over here, literally thousands upon thousands of salmon just hanging out right here at the bottom of the ladder. Pretty incredible to see the fish return and know where to go. It's all based on a process called imprinting, where the salmon actually memorize where they were born and return to the very spot. So pretty efficient, and that's the start of the ladder right over there. So they'll make their way back up into the hatchery, the eggs will be extracted, and the process will begin anew. So pretty incredible. And this here is the entrance basically from the salmon ladder. So they're basically jumping right inside, and this is the massive holding tank right here. So from here, they head into these little vats, it looks like, and then are taken upstairs to get their eggs out. So pretty cool process. And you can see this vat is just teeming with salmon. The hatchery also features a variety of local marine life in their multiple aquariums, and tours are available for those who want a deeper understanding of the life cycle of these quintessentially Alaskan fish. So once the salmon swim up to the hatchery and then they extract the eggs and basically incubate them for a long period of time, they are moved here to the rearing facility. So you can see all of these, basically, I'd say millions of little salmon being reared in these massive tanks until they grow to be full size. So absolutely incredible. So many you can see. It's just hard to fathom. They're so tiny. Wow. And the hatcheries use fish ladders to mimic a natural stream to gather the salmon in holding areas while the fish become ripe or ready to spawn. So pretty incredible process here that keeps this life cycle of salmon at a healthy level here in Alaska and allows the industry to be what it is. So pretty incredible to tour this hatchery and learn all about this important industry here in Alaska. All right, made my way down here to downtown Juneau to check out Deckhand Dave's. They specialize in fish tacos, and I've heard really good things about their blackened rockfish taco. So I'm gonna go try that out. Gonna go order. All right, I ordered myself the blackened rockfish taco, which looks absolutely delicious. These are $5 a piece, so you can get 3 for $13.75. Gonna dig right in. All right, digging into this blackened rockfish taco, which is dripping like mad. So here goes nothing. As good as described. That was incredible. So Juneau is truly a beer lover's paradise, and one of the many places to try its bounty of great brews is right here at the Alaskan Brewing Company's tasting room, located about 10 minutes drive north of downtown Juneau. I'm gonna head in right now to try some of the city's best beers. So I went with the I Like IPA flight, and this was $8 and includes 3 tasters. So I got the Juneau Juice, the Husky, and the Icy Bay. So I'm looking forward to trying all of these. All right, I'm trying the Juneau Juice. Really nice depth of flavor on that. That's a really refreshing beer. And one of the really unique things about this brewery is that they have beer-powered beer. And what that means is you can see that CO2 is a natural product of the beer fermentation. They capture the CO2, they clean it, and they use it to purge oxygen from bottles, cans, kegs, and tanks, as well as to carbonate the beers. They also dry out the spent grain and then use it to actually fuel the steam boiler with that dried grain, which fuels the brewing process. So you can definitely have confidence that the beer produced here is sustainable and very environmentally friendly. So really unique. And I'm also sampling the Anniversary Ale. So this is a Russian Imperial Stout, and they only brew this about every 5 years. So definitely a rare brew here that I'm about to sample. So I'll give this a shot. Oh, wow. Really full of flavor. Amazing body on this. So even if you're not a beer drinker, it's worth stopping by the Alaska Brewing Company. They also offer some ready-to-drink cocktails here. You can see some gin and tonics here, vodka mules, as well as a variety of hard seltzers that are on offer. So definitely check this place out. As of August 2024, they do have a shuttle that runs from the waterfront here in Juneau directly here to the brewery, making it pretty easy to access even if you don't have a car. So just show up on the waterfront, grab their free shuttle, check out the beer here at the Alaskan Brewing Company, and you're all set. After sampling some of the city's best brews, I headed south of downtown to check out the AJ Mine and Gatineau Mill tour. This unique attraction invites visitors to relive Juneau's mining history by heading into an abandoned 19th century mine shaft to learn about the mining process with one of their knowledgeable guides. The site also features plenty of abandoned 19th and early 20th century machinery, the abandoned mill, and several other abandoned buildings from Juneau's early days. Visiting this unique attraction is definitely one of the highlights of any trip to Juneau, and it's the perfect place to spend a few hours if you find yourself weathered in. All right, arrived here at the Gatineau mine and heading in for a tour. Definitely chilly in here compared to the outside air, and dark.
What you just walked up from the portal to here is 360 feet. Now this mine has got 160 miles of tunnels under this mountain. On 15 levels, there's 9 levels below us, 5 levels above us. You are standing on level 10. Every hole that you put dynamite in, that hole is gonna break 1.5 feet all the way around. Okay folks, I'm gonna demonstrate the jackleg for you. Did you leave your earplugs in? Good. Then let's go back over to where the mucker's at, and I will demonstrate the mucker for you. Okay, folks, I'm going to demonstrate the mucker for you to show you how we do remove the rock.
First thing I like to do is add water to my pan, and then I do a shake and dance with it. Right now we're doing that first bit. We're sinking our gold. The gold in here is 8 times heavier than these mine pans. It will sink. Let's do a 45-degree angle. Get that water off of our sand here. Shake it down. Make sure your gold is behaving and keeping itself on the bottom there. And then we just shave off top layer at a time.
All right, we'll see if I strike it big today. Okay, well that's a much better way of doing this.
And then we shake it and
Yeah,
keep
well.
going all the way through.
Well, I had no idea that was going to be there. That is, that's something else. You didn't glue that on just for show?
No.
Oh, okay, all right, take your word for it. Okay, very
You
cool.
did really good.
All right, so here is the bounty of all my hard work at the panning table. Got about $10 worth of gold, she said, so struck it rich. Enough to buy a beer. After exploring the grounds, don't forget to pop into the Old Mercantile, where you can enjoy a complimentary coffee or hot chocolate while browsing their well-stocked country store, which features a variety of decor and souvenirs for all ages. Nice little recreation of a mining town right here. You got the bank, you got a cafe, Hard Rock Hotel and Saloon, as well as the tax collector, which is actually the washrooms. So definitely a world-class historical attraction here in Juneau. Plenty of old mining equipment all around for you to explore. So old fire truck here from the 1930s. You don't see that every day. That is impressive. So definitely a fun experience here at the Alaska Juneau Gatineau mine. I highly recommend that you check out this excursion. It truly is one of the highlights here in Juneau. And if you're lucky like me, you might strike it rich as well, heading for some gold. So that never hurts. So my next stop here is the Forbidden Peak Brewery up in Auke Bay in the Mendenhall Valley. This is one of the best places to spend your time if you are weathered in. This is one of the most popular breweries here in the Juneau area, and I'm really looking forward to tasting some of the best brews here in the city while I enjoy some amazing views of Auke Bay below. This place is pretty notable in the fact that its view is outstanding. You can see the fishing harbor here in the distance, and definitely some of the best brews that you're going to find right here in Juneau. trying out the beer here at the Forbidden Peak Brewery. I went with the Low Viz Hazy IPA, the Frost Point, and the Auke Bay IPAs, as well as the Aukeness Black Lager. So they all look really good. Oh, wow. Really rich in flavor. Wow. Definitely has some caramel notes in there. Really good beer. And some beautiful views here from the Forbidden Peak Brewery. So you can see the fishing port right here in Auke Bay. Gorgeous views as the sun begins to set here. Definitely recommend this brewery. Check it out on your visit to Juneau. It has some amazing brews on offer. Definitely check this place out. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to click the bell icon to be notified when new episodes are posted. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next video.